Welcome back. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start first with the midpoint rule, which is kind of the easiest of all rules. It's really not even much better than just straight up using the definition, because it really is. So what we're going to do is we're going to take f of x is approximately equal to, we know n, okay, we're given a certain amount of intervals, I equals 1 to n. We're going to take delta x is b minus a over n, okay, times f of xi plus 1 plus xi divided by 2. So all we're doing here when we're doing the integral is that at xi plus 1, we're actually taking the midpoint as sort of the point at which we're going to take the rectangle. Okay? All right, so that's the first one. The next one we're going to do, not that much harder. It's called the trapezoidal rule, but, you know, I'll explain why it's called the trapezoidal rule. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to take the left-hand side and the right-hand side, and we're going to average them out. Okay? So in order to show the formula, I'm actually going to take 3 points. So let's say this is xi plus 1, xi plus 2. Okay? Say, let's use the same function. There you go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to average. Okay, so what we're doing, we're really taking, is we're taking this thing and this thing, and we're going to average them out. So the reason it's called the trapezoidal rule is because the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 a plus b times h. Okay, so we're taking the area of a trapezoid here. Okay. Okay, so trapezoid doesn't need to be even straight. It can be just like that. Okay, but now the thing is that when we have another one here, each sort of one is counted twice, right? Because we're counting this xi plus 1, we're counting it once when we're averaging it with xi, and once when we're averaging it with xi plus 2. Okay, so our trapezoidal rule now, actually not quite, because these endpoints are only counted once. So we're going to have delta x over 2 times f of a plus f of b, okay, because we're counting these two once. The 1/2 comes from the averaging, plus the sum, I goes from 1 to n, actually n minus 1, okay, because we're not going all the way to the end, and then all the other ones get counted twice. Okay, we just use the endpoints. Okay. All right, so that's the trapezoidal rule. Okay. All right, I'll see y'all next for the Simpsons rule.